Who else providing job for Indonesian people? Europe thinking about Indonesia men on the street?
Di tengah kegiatan di OECD dan JEC, Menko Airlangga diwawancara oleh media Jerman, Handelsblatt.
So do you think that in the US there has been this fear that the production facilities are mainly Chinese owned and that they have the feeling that they will become dependent on so-called Chinese nickel in Indonesia? What would you say to those voices?
I think investment has no flag. So I think it's not only China, but you have US in the copper side.
I see.
You have in the past Japan in the bauxite side. But on the nickel side, we learn from this history. Before this investment in nickel, Indonesia export of steel is only $2 billion. That is quite recent in 2014. But now it's 26 to 30 billion in a year. So what is it? It's a value addition.
Definitely.
To the Indonesian people.
What do you think will change, or what do you want to change in the international economy with Indonesia having more of a say in developing it?
Yeah, first, Indonesia has proven that when Indonesia chair G20, the inclusivity is there, the global south is there, and we would like to see things together for the benefit of all. We see that the world, even though the world is big, but getting smaller. One thing's happening in Ukraine affected men on the street in Indonesia who has nothing to do with what happened in Ukraine. But they have to bear the cost. That's what Indonesia doesn't want. Same things when things happen with Israel and Hamas. When the oil price going up, again, men on the street is suffer. We don't want that things are happening globally, suffering. So if we can be in the process to help them, so it will help many of the Indonesian people as well. So Indonesian are, of course, we have the aspirations, as you say, the fourth largest economy. Today, Indonesia is the 16th largest economy. If in the 2045, our number of people is around 320 million people, with the GDP of 30,000, it means we become a 9 trillion economy. Today, Germany is 4 trillion economy. So you can compare what size of Indonesia at a time. But of course, we have many homework to do. Among others, of course, value added to create jobs for Indonesian people. Who else providing job for Indonesian people? Are you in Germany would like to provide job for Indonesia? Are you in Europe thinking about Indonesia men on the street? It's only Indonesian government who think about Indonesian people.
Well, we need employees, but...
Yes. That's why we need to put policy that supporting the Indonesian people as well as putting Indonesia as the global value chain network. That's it and that's all. That's why what we want.